Hi, I'm Jill Nicholas of the Potter's Wheel at Blakemere Craft Centre, and on behalf of craftexpert.co.uk I'm going to demonstrate throwing the body of a mug. One of the things that you do have to remember when you're starting to throw a mug is the sort of size it's going to be when it's finished. I always go for something like a 500 gram ball of clay because it has to be made bigger than it's going to finish up, because as you may realise, things do shrink when they dry and get fired, especially when you're taking it up to stoneware temperatures. So 500 grams usually makes quite a nice sized mug. Make sure the wheel is wiped off, there's no excess water on there to stop the clay flying off, which has happened to many a potter. Then you take a piece of clay, 500 grams for the mug shape, bang it into the centre. The banging is actually quite important because it does make the base of the pot. If you don't bang it across the base, you can end up with cracks in the base as well. You can use your finger or your thumb to open the clay up. I tend to use my thumb for smaller pieces. Once you've got it to that stage, we can start to slow the wheel down. And remember to compact the base of the clay to stop cracks appearing in the bottom. When you're making clay taller, it tends to open up. So if you start from that position, it will open up to straight. If you start from straight, it will just get wider. So always try and start with it further in at the top. And then adding a bit of a nice shape for the handle. Clean off around the base using this tool called a potter's rib. Taking it right down to the bottom. There are two things that are quite important on making the body of the mug. One of them is actually how it's going to feel on your mouth. So you don't want any sharp edges around the rim. So I'm just going to smooth those, walking my fingers and my right hand like that. So it's smooth on the inside just to one rim there. Okay, the other thing to remember is this distance between the front of the mug and the back, because that distance has to be the distance between your mouth and between your eyes. That's the most comfortable distance. So as that shrinks to about here, it will probably be a nice distance, but it's something to bear in mind. Get that nice and clean. You wire through, then you put as much of your hands in contact with the pot as possible, tip up at the back, and it will lift off. And the pattern that's on the wheel there will also be on the bottom of the mug.